Hello everyone. Can you actually hear my voice? I just want to check before we get started. Okay. I can see Kirtana here. I can see Sarvesh. Okay, let's get started. Firstly, we are thrilled to about the prospect of collaborating with the GDSC of Rajalakshmi Engineering College based in Chennai. The club was actually inaugurated on 28th of August 2023 uh, with the inauguration of event Kickstart 1.0, drawing an immersive attendance of 150 students with a vibrant community of 500 technology enthusiasts. Then recently they have also hosted Google Cloud Study Jams on October 4th with 200 participants actually participating in it. And this event is actually thanks to Kirtana J, the founder of lead of GDSC Rajalakshmi Engineering College. So more about her is she's a tech enthusiastic and has taken a mission of spreading knowledge to her students community and founding the GDSC in their college. So next, my first question to you all is, what do you all know about open source? Just could you put it in the message so that what all you have come across open source? Just note one thing, one more. I might look in the left side or something. I have two displays, so just not don't get confused on what I'm trying to do. So anyone in the chart can put what is open source. Okay, so someone says contributing our code to someone else's project. Okay, that's also right. Any other answers? Anyone? Contributing or fixing minor bugs or to a large code bases online. And someone else is contributing to ours goes both ways. Yes, that's true. So what do you think is the benefit of actually open source? Yeah, it's open to all. That's a very good answer. Any other answers? Anyone? Yes, to upskills ourselves. So basically, next, yeah, no cost involved. Obviously, everything is free, and yeah, you can view the code base. We can recognize and we can be a contributor. Yes, free of cost. Yes, learn and correct others' mistakes or fault. Okay, everyone knows what's open source, what is FOSS, and why open source. You never know which person, some corner of the world has a solution. Yeah, that's true. Very nice. So, um, if you're using open source software on your side, like imagine you're installing on your machine or something, what benefit do you gain? So that's the next question. So anyone, what benefit do you gain by actually contributing to open source or like by using customizations? Okay. So basically you can modify the code uh, as per your wish and just like use the way you want. Yes, security. Yes, that's a very good point. Anyone, any other answers? We have better security. Yeah. Okay, so we'll move a bit forward. We'll understand like where to contribute to open source and which is the biggest platform you can actually contribute to open source, and what actually Hacktoberfest actually promotes. So Hacktoberfest actually promotes your open source softwares, and it allows you to contribute to open source. Similarly, there is something known as even Google Summer of Code, where you can also contribute to open source. They also actually promote open source to everyone. So as you can see my screen now here, uh, so GitHub actually has a lot of open source softwares. At the very end of the like probably in the last 45 minutes or something, we'll see how we can contribute to open source. I have a few of my one of my friend actually created a repository for you all, so you can actually contribute to that, and you can get those Hacktoberfest. So obviously there are some drawbacks, not in terms of like drawbacks in like in the bad way or something. As of last year, they were actually giving away you goodies like t-shirts, stickers, like physical t-shirt and etc. But as of this year, they have stopped doing it henceforth. So that's one thing. But still, uh, that is not the main factor. The main factor is you're learning something from open source and you're contributing to someone else's code base and improving and obviously even increasing the resources available online to others. So next, open source. As you all, I have asked questions about open source, and many people told what is open source, like how it's beneficial. Like some people told free of cost, then learning and correction of others' mistakes or faults, then customization, security, etc. So obviously, a proprietary software won't give you all this, uh, but in terms of a free and open source software, will provide you this kind of features. So it's nice we can use these features as well. So and I also contribute to open source. Actually, if you go to my GitHub account, and that is github.com/anisho with ps, you can see many repositories which are public, because I like to share my code base so that you learn from something from it. And I also actually go and check on GitHub every day or something or another new things to contribute or to learn from. So next is like how do you actually contribute? So that's the main thing you need to know. So let's go to Hacktoberfest. So I drop this URL in the message. So you might have got the URL there in the live chat. So now Hacktoberfest is mainly which runs from October 1st to October 30th, and you can actually start registering from probably from September 26th, and you can go up to October 31st. So by actually in order to actually be like now this year they're actually giving you goodies like in a digital way. So if you want to read more about that thing, actually you can go to your participation. So they have a really nice website, and they have few rules over here. So make sure you actually, so some details over here, etc. Then you have yeah, so some FAQs, etc. So in this FAQs they have put, so you'll be getting some goodies like digital goodies, etc. stuff. So if you can afford to make this, this is all like you can read, you can just read this FAQs on your own. So I'll not go into this much detail. Let's see how you can actually uh, log in. So initially starting, I have actually registered here. So if you just click on Hack Starting, uh, you'll get this, like what to say, this page. Okay. So you can use either GitLab. GitLab also is a place where you can actually host your code or like open source codes, etc. And you can do one on GitHub. So, but I use GitHub. You can use GitLab as well. That is personal preferences. There's nothing like which is good or which is bad. So everything has its pros and cons. So that is up to you which one you want to choose. So next you click on initiate. So it actually connects to my GitHub account. So authorization in progress. So it will do all the authorization. So this is my profile. And now, as of now, I have not done any pull request because I was a little bit busy. So after you register, you'll be getting a badge. Okay, so it says you have unlocked your base avatar holo pin for registering for an Hacktoberfest. So you can claim it now. Next, like what to say, this all like for registering and all, you have many of these things. So here, now main thing is I have two pull requests. Okay, so this is actually already done, and this is for my website. So that's not what we're going to look. So how you can determine if repository is actually doing a Hacktoberfest so event, that is very important to know, because you might go and contribute to a normal open source project where they don't have this features. So I mean, you don't have the Hacktoberfest thing. So you have to see which actually has a Hacktoberfest. So I'll show you how you can do on GitHub. So what you do is you have to go to github.com. Make sure you have an account. You create an account. Uh, Creating an account is really easy in this thing, GitHub, and just enter your name, connect your email, next, and you'll be done. There's nothing much. Okay. So next, after you go there, you have to search here. You have to search for Hacktoberfest. Okay. So next, you'll be having this many repositories actually displaying what other repositories are actually showing you the Hacktoberfest. So, for example, if you go to this Alice Wonderland slash Hacktoberfest, so there are many repositories over here. Okay, which actually uh, probably not in this. Yeah, it's there in this, I guess. Yeah. So some people know they have this tag kind of tags over here. So they have mentioned it as like an Hacktoberfest or something. So make sure you click on those Hacktoberfest. That is. Next, you'll find if you just go to this free code camp, and if you go to the pull request part, so you need to actually make a pull request. So I'll explain what is pull request. So if you go here, and if it falls under Hacktoberfest, they'll add one tag or something, or else in some cases what my friend told is like you should be having Hacktoberfest here in somewhere in here. So you need to have this Hacktoberfest as a tag in order to actually be recognized. So make sure you see a repository where it says Hacktoberfest. Okay. So I'll show you one example. I'll share a PR so that I'm not PR. I mean, sorry, repository which is 100% works. So okay, am I going too fast or something so that I can slow it down a bit? Have you understood like what you're supposed to do, like for to find the repositories to actually contribute to the Hacktoberfest? Okay, so yeah, main thing. Okay, one thing you need to know very clearly is you don't have to be from a technical background. Okay, so in the sense, You don't have to come from a, yeah, okay, thank you. So you don't have to come from a technical background or something, okay, in order to actually contribute. If you are actually even from a non-technical background, who wants to participate and have fun in this event can also do so. And you need to find a repository where you can contribute in non-technical areas as well. So here, which I'm actually displaying you on the screen, is an example of a non-technical, and I'll show you step-by-step process how you are supposed to do this, and we'll go through but so this is a very easy one. Okay, so there's nothing much. Okay, he has made it very clear. Okay, and as you can see, it's totally active. Make sure you always check that the pull requests are also being merged this as of recently. You'll find some repositories where it says, if you just go and search for if you just go for Hacktoberfest or something, they'll show you it says it's updated 5 minutes ago. But actually, if you go inside the if you actually go inside the repositories, you will see that it has not been merged since 2019. So people actually just waste time actually contributing to this pull request when they're not getting merged itself. So they're just adding these names, and some of them are not going to be considered. But rest assured, this part, which actually I'm showing you right now, yeah. So this will be actually working. I just spoke to him as well, so it's very easy, and you don't have to do a lot of things as well. So main first few things, you need to have Git installed in your machine. Okay, this is not actually 100% compulsory to do so. I'll show you two different ways to do this, and you can follow with any of these steps, and it's very easy. Okay, so we'll do a step-by-step small like this thing, two ways to actually do this Hacktoberfest. Okay, so next, as of now, anyone has any questions, so that moving forward, actually, some people don't get confused. Any questions, anyone? Which repository is this? Okay, in terms of repositories, no, you can contribute to any repositories. Okay, so this repository was created from our college by one of our students. So in order to actually help you guys, we have done. He has done this, and he wants to be a maintainer this year. So as of now, recently, we he has around 65 responses on this, and we'll be actually he said he'll be actually accepting more pull requests as well, and it has been accepted so far for everyone, so you all can do in here. Oh yeah, I have shared this thing up. You didn't find the link? uh, is it necessary to be solid with programming? Hello, can you hear me now? My net actually went down for a moment. Hello. Hello. Anyone alive? Hello. Guys, I need your response back, or else I'm not sure. You're unable to hear. Hello. Okay. So, am I audible now? Hello, everyone. Oh, okay. Okay. I couldn't see the actually chart, so obviously I was getting confused. Okay. 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 We are back on. Sorry for the delay. So someone had asked me. One second. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. Is it necessary to be solid with programming stuff, or can we learn as we go? Okay. So for this, actually, I would recommend for you to actually know one programming language. Okay. So that's more than enough. And what you do after that is you contribute to everything related to that one programming language. Then after that, if you want to expand a bit to a different language or something, you can do so. So that's totally up to you. So next, is that question actually, you did you get the answer you wanted? And you can learn as you go, so you don't have to worry about that. Any other questions? Yes, yes, you can do non-technical things as well. So you don't have to be from a technical background or something. You can do all non-technical stuffs as well. So there are many code bases actually which actually relies only on non-technical kind of stuffs. So you can actually, you have to find those. Okay, so that could be one thing you need to do. But like which the example which I'm actually showing you here, that's an example for non-technical. So all you have to do is basically it's very simple. So I'll show you two ways actually to do this. So one thing, the first way is you need to install Git on your machine. Okay, so what you need to do is just go to a new tab in your this in computer or something, and you need to see which operating system you are using as well. So as of now, I'm using Windows 10. So just search for Git download or something. So you'll come to this page. Okay, I'll share this page as well in the chart. So once you have come to this page, then you can click on like choose your operating system or something. So mine is Windows. So I've taken just click on Windows, and now you have this two kinds of setups. One is portable or something. So just go for make sure you check which is your this thing. Is it 32-bit or 64-bit? So to know that, you can just come here. Now wait, yeah, just search for system information. Okay, so in the system information, you'll be having somewhere in 64-bit. Okay, if you don't come to know here, just come here, click on taskbar settings and the system, maybe some about system or something, and you have your 64-bit. See, here it says system type is 64-bit operating system and 64 based. As of now, most of the computers, uh, you'll know like what to say. Most of the computers right now is 64-bit or something, and this thing. Bro, do you know Reddy Anna from Bangalore? I have no idea, bro. Who is he? I never met a person with that name. So next, just go to Windows or something. Okay, next, just click on 64-bit Git for Windows. Select a folder where you want to install. Then click on Save. Then it will download. So it's like 58 MB or something. So it will download as per your. Next, have to just click on Install. So to show you this prompt window or something, click on Yes. Okay. So next click on, I already have it Git installed. So it's just gonna remove the previous Git version actually and install this thing again. I think you can go with the standalone one. You don't have to install. I don't think so. There's a very big difference between standalone and portable or something. Um, you can go with anything, I guess. Any other questions? I'll answer questions as we go so that you don't have questions at the last. Ramesh is a PR member of GDSC. Okay. Okay. So here, once you have finished this part, so you have this two options here. One is Git Bash, and this thing just click untick on this thing or something, and you have this launch Git Bash. So Git Bash is something similar to what actually many people actually use. Okay, so you get this kind of window or something. So this is Git Bash. So they here actually can run those like what to say this git commands and all. But uh, if you are like if you have installed git or something in a normal way or something, I mean this is still the normal way or something, you can simply do like this git version and it will throw you the git version or something. So means that you have installed git on your machine successfully. Okay, so we'll be having this one. So I'm not sure why it's disabled. Weird. Okay. Um, yeah. So that way you'll have your Git installed on your machine. Next, okay. So next we'll see how we can actually do the uh, pull request that on that is this tech docs. Okay, so we'll see what we can do on this. Okay, so it says welcome to the contributors to the technical documentation repository. To ensure a smooth and productive contribution process, please follow these guidelines. We are inviting you to contribute to our technical documentation on various topics. So they have like those four topics, that is mobile phones, laptops, accessories, automobiles. You're allowed to add more topics and content, but it should be a valid one. Okay. Next, Hacktoberfest. When submitting your contribution, make sure you add Hacktoberfest tag to your pull request. Okay. So if you're not sure how to do this thing, okay, many people actually get confused like how to do a pull request or something. So what you do is you see he has merged recently a pull request or something. So just go to here and you'll see this has 21 or something. Okay, so as of now here they are not. Yeah, means just you'll come to know, okay, what you're supposed to do or something. Just see the previous responses or something. So, but we'll follow what they are trying to say here. Okay. So in the root of the repository, you'll find contributors.nd file. Please add your name to this in alphabetical order under respective category. Your contributions are appreciated and recognized. Okay, so you need to make sure that I don't know where is that file. I'm not sure this file where it's here. But if it's not there, just ignore that file. Okay, so it's okay. I'll let him know. Then you need to like what to say. Most important step to for the PR to be accepted is you have to probably star means just like this repository or something like that. Okay. So second, next is you need to click on fork the repository. So make sure you have your what to say GitHub account actually like logged in. Okay, so in order to make sure that your account is logged in, you'll see something similar like this. So my account is logged in. So once you do that thing, you'll see this option known as fork. So just click on this. So it will come like this. Just keep this thing everything default, nothing to change in here. Okay, and you need to click on create fork. Okay. So it will take a little bit of while. So any doubts until now? How to create a fork of a repository and stuff. This is the first step you need to do. Okay. So now you have this thing. What to say? This repository actually fork. Okay. So after this, what you're supposed to do is you need to click on this three dot. I mean this like a code kind of symbol or something like this. You see. So click on that, and you have your two options. One is HTTPS and SSH. Okay. So in case you're using a Linux-based distribution or something like Mac OS, you cannot use HTTPS. You need to set up a SSH. Okay, so I will not go through that right now because it's a very self-explain. You can easily understand. They have like a guide or something. Very easy it is. Just go to GitHub SSH. Just search for GitHub SSH, and you'll get this. And yeah, I'll share this in the UI in the this thing. It's very easy. You can set up SSH, and you don't have to do a lot of things here as well. So I use SSH client even on my Windows as well because I have a protected key. Okay, so I just copy this link. So you have to just go to HTTPS and copy this link. So I just copy this link, and you come to your One second. Yeah. So you open a terminal inside your drive somewhere. Like I have opened in my D drive. Okay, so on my D drive, if you actually type ls, I have many folders inside this. Okay, so inside this, I have here I'm actually trying to clone. So the second step, actually, if you go here, if you come to this, it says git clone your username and technical documentation. Here, this also has to be changed. Just don't copy paste this part. Okay, so rather than that, what you do is you just come here, then click on this copy button here. Okay. Next, you need to type here as the same thing here, like the git clone part is there, right? So you will type git clone and you need to paste this. Okay, and I have to press enter. So it says cloning into tech docs. So it's asking for my password. I just enter it. Okay, so here it's done. Next it says create a new branch for your contribution under your respective folder. Okay, so now we have mobile phones, we have laptops, and we have accessories, automobiles, etc. So as of now, I'll do my laptop. I'll add my laptops to this laptop parts. Okay. So uh, this is very little bit of basics of GitHub. Okay. So I'll tell what actually this each command means. So here, wait one second. Okay. So this git command is telling your this thing computer to actually run this git commands and all. Okay. So that's what we actually did here as well in this terminal. What we did here is we did git. Okay, then we did clone. So this clone will be replaced by checkout. This checkout part. Okay. So this checkout part is telling you're telling git actually to change the branches. Okay. So like what is branches? So basically you might be working on one part of this code. Okay. So you're working on this part of some code over there. Okay. So another person actually comes. Okay. So he wants also to modify whatever this code basis is there. But this is your default code line. Okay. So means this is your main whatever this code part is there. So this part actually can be merged with this thing later. Okay. So this is some new change. This is some new change you're doing, which is getting merged to main. Okay. And this here also some other second user something, he did some extra commits and all. You might have done it in a single commit. Okay, he did some new changes, kept doing some new changes, and it did. Then it's merged into main. So this is what you know as a PR. So this is pull request. So this is pull request. So you are actually creating a separate branch, and you are actually making some change, and that change will be reflected in your main code base once it's verified by the main developers or something. Okay. Next, wait one second. So next is this B. Okay, so this hyphen B actually refers. This hyphen B says that you create a new branch. Okay, so actually, if you go to his repository, that is here. Okay, you see, there's only one branch. Okay, now, but while you're creating this branch, okay, with this hyphen B or something, okay, you're creating this branch with your fork repository. That the fork repository is what you have cloned. Okay. So you'll be creating a branch over there, and then you'll be merging into his main. Okay. So you're not changing any of his code base until he has merged your pull request or something. And this laptop is just the name given. You can just give anything you want, like laptop, computer, whatever you wish want to do, you can do so. Okay. So that's totally up to you. So I think I might have some one or two diagrams over here. Okay. So this is what like I showed you, right? This part. So this will be like one single commit over here. Okay. Next, Yeah. So basically, when you're doing a pull request, okay. So here, in this case, my friends like what to say code and my code will actually be compared. So once we actually compare, if Git actually recognizes few changes or something, then that changes actually can be reflected online. Okay. Or like to the new code base or into main or something. So you have this git merge like what I told here only. So this will be like your new pull request will be like merged and all. So these are just some like bits and of something. So this is also a git branch. So like in the sense there's some new, like how do I tell, new change or something. The code base is same. Okay. But like you're working on some different things so that yours and your colleagues or your contribute other contributors code doesn't actually like mismatch. Imagine you're changing some file name as main.py file, okay, like a Python file or something. And it so happens that even that another person also is editing the same file. So by mistakenly he changed the code which you have typed it out. That's but later on you come to see that code you cannot see that code anywhere. But you have probably spent 2 to 3 hours actually writing that code. So you don't want that thing to happen. So that is why you create some different branches in order to avoid confusion between people. So that whatever changes you do will be there in your code base, and whatever changes they do, that will be there in his code base. So I hope you all understood why you're doing this different branches part. Any questions regarding branches and how to do this branch, why you do this git checkout thing? Anyone? Hello. Okay. Okay, next yeah. So the next part is you're actually now we have actually like what to say, as per his requirements we have like what to say, wait, I'll just go to this. See, if you're confused right where you're supposed to go for the next, so just come here and I have this filter on. Okay, just come to this part. This one. Okay, next you come to this. After that you need to type the same thing over. So right now I want to add my laptop parts. Okay, so what I do is I create this, I'll copy this part. Okay, next just type here git checkout. So git is the command which you require. Checkout is to change the branch. Hyphen b is to give a new branch name or something. And I'll just add new laptop. Okay. You can give anything. Okay. You don't have to have like something unique or something. No. So before actually after the cloning the repository or something, make sure you actually change the directory as well. So the directory name here is tech docs. So you need to change or switch the directory. Okay. So that's very essential. So what you the basic command to actually change. Yes, yes. So branches are isolated and don't affect the main code. Okay, why is it main branches in some places and why is it master branches in some places? Okay, so actually what happened as of recently is probably in the past 1.5 year or something back, uh, people actually said that thing like the word master was something to like master and slave or something along that way. Like it was like criticizing people. So like the slavery kind of things and all right. So to in order to avoid that thing, so actually GitHub actually introduced rather than master, you can have it as main. So now main is a default branch. So there was some conflicts between people and all. So for that reason, they have changed that name to like what to say, main from master. But if you wish to keep the branch name as master, you can do as well. That's totally up to you. Yeah. So yeah, branches are isolated so that they don't affect the main code. Yep. What is the last part you are trying to? Could you just what say elaborate? What is that last part you want? Cloud Tech Learner. I'll continue. I'll just come back to you a little bit later. Okay. So uh, next, the basic way to change directory is okay, like branches thing. Okay. So branches is basically like what Sharuk told before. I cannot read your chart. One second. Pop out chart. What a face are you doing? Huh? What is that, bro? I don't understand you. So Cloud Tech Learner, in the sense these branches are like separate code bases. Okay, so like in the sense you have a Xerox copy of someone else's code, and you modify it the way you want, and next whatever that modification is there, you'll be given to the main repository, and it will probably later on actually be merged. It's something like you can consider something similar to be like your like what to say your Indian constitution or something. So basically, a bill is passed, then that bill has been passing through many other Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, etc. Then it will go to president, come back again for corrections, nonsense, etc. Then finally, at one point of time, it will be merged. Okay. So something similarly like that. So you make some different copy of the code base. You'll make some changes in that one particular branch, and next you'll come back and you will merge into main, so that whatever the changes you have done will be reflected in main. So is that clear? David, I'm not sure what you're trying to say, so that I'm not sure. Can you elaborate on what you're trying to say so that? Okay, so I'll come back to this. Okay, so next is tech talk. So I need to change directory. So this is the same on Windows and Linux. Okay, you don't have to like what to say, uh, do anything different in Linux or something. So you just type cd space tech hyphen docs. Okay, so now we are there inside. Uh, After this, you need you can actually check something like you can just type the command ls or something. It will list all the directories inside that thing, and there's a readme file as well, so which has been highlighted in dark blue or something. Those are the folders, and which has been highlighted in white is the file. So right now we have to run this command, that is I need to add my laptop to this repository. So I'm doing git checkout hyphen b new laptop. Okay, so I just do this. Now it says I'm there in new laptop. Okay. So how can you check if you are there in a new branch or something? You have switched to this new laptop branch. So there's a command for this as well. That is git branch, which I just type git branch. Now it says that you see the star and it has been highlighted in green. So now it says that I'm there in this new laptop branch and not in main. So I'm not affecting those. main code or main repository code. And just doing everything changes in this part. Next later on it will be merged. Okay, so now I'm there in this. Next, you can open your favorite Visual Studio Code or some code editor. Just open your code editor for this. Okay, next you come here, file, then add folder to workspace. Make sure you try to do the, this is the best way to do stuffs. So what you do is go to file, then go to add folder to workspace. Then you scroll down, then you add, click on tech docs and click on add. Okay, next it says, do you trust the authors of this file? Click on yes, and we'll be having this. Okay, so after that, I need to add my laptop. So now it's there over here. We have HP Pavilion. Okay, and so there are like many, like what to say, things over here. You can actually do the same thing. So they have given example here. So they have given something like Mac. Okay, and why you need to use Mac and some other things I know. Okay, so right now my like what to say, probably you might not have the, you might have the same laptop as well. So I think probably you can like probably have a file name as with your laptop's name or something. So what you can do right now is that's what I'm going to do right now. So mine is Asus ROG Zephyrus G40. So I'll just go here. I'll show you. So there's a command known as winfetch. So this is not installed by default on your machine. You need to install it on your own. So okay, next, next will come here. You actually, if you scroll down a bit, so it says, see, this is for mobile phone, but now we are doing the laptop thing. So we need to actually tell about the laptop here. So we'll take an example of this Mac thing because it's by the owner itself of the repository. So it says MacBook Air M1 2020. It uses Mac. So its processor is given here. Then RAM, storage, display, then number of ports, then weight of the laptop, then what it's good at and its specifications, etc. And all. Next, what you can do is I'll take this. I'll come here. I'll copy this. You can add more details as well. You don't have to like what to say, stick to whatever like format is over there. You can add a little bit, but make sure you follow what guidelines they are trying to follow. So this is my laptop. Okay, so in case you don't have your laptop or something, probably you can submit your friend's laptop, or probably who doesn't know Hacktoberfest, so from someone from different branch or something, and he or she might have a different new laptop or something, or probably your mobile phones as well, your parents' phones or someone. So you have a lot of options. Okay. So it's now it says here laptop model name. So we'll copy this first line. You come here, laptop model name. So next laptop model name is it given here? So it's not given. So what we'll do is we'll copy this entire thing. We'll come here. We'll actually do a Google search. We'll get it on the specifications of the Asus ROG Rifles website. So you can even do this also. You go to system information. You can search for your model. Yeah, so this is a model. You copy. Yeah, okay, so I can copy that. Okay. So next is the specifications. Okay, so I just come here. I click on specifications. So the specifications I can copy from the official website. So if you go to your Flipkart or something, you'll get this information. So that is some minimal work you have to do. Okay. So here now next my processor. Okay. So this is not my laptop. This is my laptop. Okay. So I use this one. Okay, because I have a AMD Ryzen 9. Now you can actually see it over here. Yeah, this one. Okay. So this is what I use. So what we'll do is we'll copy this part. Okay. Next, we'll come to our GitHub. I mean, sorry, your Visual Studio code. Then we'll type here like how they're given processor. We'll do control. Next, next we have memory. Okay. Come here. Then you search for memory. So that is this one. Okay. Copy this. Okay. So here it's given this way. So what we do is you can probably add a little bit of extra things while you see what. Next obviously comes graphics. So we'll take this. I think this is a bit off. 3050 Ti. And I also happen to have a processor as well. There's an internal graphics card as well. So some of the data you can copy from your speech. Next we'll see. Next what is there? So there's operating system. So it comes with we'll copy this in itself. Next, after operating system, storage. So this is my storage. Okay, so we'll try to complete this because next obviously comes display. So we need to copy this, and what we'll do is we'll do like what they have done. There is one it's 14-inch, then display, then APS level, display. Oops. Okay, so that done with the display and all. So there are like a lot of things and all. You can actually go into this. So input. Um, so this will take a little bit of time, your own time actually to do these things and all. So as of now, I'll keep it here like this. Just continue forward because uh, come back to this. We'll see like how an incomplete thing also actually works because I think that also is really important to cover. And like actually we could do actually go to input type reports with Zeri. Just finish it off. You have is there in the there's a lot of things here. Okay, so we'll stick with this. Okay, so we can do a lot of things later. Next is now by now at least you might have understood like how to actually like write this code and all. No, it's very easy, right? So you can just have to copy paste or something. So are you clear with this part? This will take a little bit of your time. I don't want to waste too much time so that we can go on with answering few questions as well. Okay. Okay. So uh, you can search your phones also. So like you can just go here and there's like phones as well. So you can see some examples of phone as well. So you can put your phone as well. I think like we could have actually went with phones only because it was much easier. And yeah, so once we are done with this, uh, imagine you have put everything, etc., whatever is required over. If you have something extra information, also you can do so. Okay, so you can put that. So for right now, I'll just stick to bare minimum just for the sake of doing here. So once we're done with this, next we need to actually tell Git that there's an extra change or there's some new changes actually to be reflected on the GitHub website. Okay, so there's a command for this as well. So this is git space, and some people say using those dot operation is bad, but as you're very new, if you're very new to this, it's okay, and I use it personally myself. If you have that git ignore file, it's okay. You can actually do git dot. So there's only one file I've changed, so there's nothing much I have to do. So I just do this git dot. Then actually, if you do git dot status, now it says that a new file, means a new file has been created, and it's under laptops, which is laptops here, and they have aces rog zypress g14.txt. Okay, so that file has been staged to push into the repository, but it has not been reflected in the repository yet. Okay, so that is uh, there. Next, I have to actually commit this change, saying that I have actually added this, uh, like what to say, my laptop to this thing. So what we'll do is we'll come back to this. Okay, so next it says commit your changes. So that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so actually it misses a step here to actually add those commit changes, but so make sure you do that git space add space dot, so it'll add all the changes you have done. Next is commit your changes with a descriptive commit message. So this is what I'm doing. So just come here, just copy this. So you have to write git commit. Okay, this hyphen s is something what I use personally. You don't have to use. It's totally optional. In case you have such set up something like a GPG key or something, you might have to use hyphen s, but or else it's optional. Okay. So next, what you're supposed to do is you have to type hyphen m. M goes for message. Okay. So commit means commit message. Okay. Next, we are writing here. Uh, so add mobile phone documentation or something. So add here actually coming to this. Close, documentation. Okay, so I've added a message saying that like I've added ASS I mean okay, come with ASS itself. ASS ROG Zypress G14 some number documentation. We have added those documentation thing. Okay. Next you have to click on enter here. Okay, you won't see this also. Okay, this also will be hidden for you. Okay, so I mean this is what I told with GPGK and all. I'll tell you why I have done this thing a little bit later once I finish my committing. Okay. So right now there's one file change and there have been 25 insertions. Okay, so one file change means one new file has been added to this thing. Okay, and a create mode has been there, so it's created. The file is actually created. So we don't say the file actually has been something like how to, yeah, we actually tell the file you have to create the file, right? So the file has been created. Next, actually, then after that, next now you have your branch name. If you're not sure about your branch name, just do git branch. So mine is new laptop. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is, let's get try git push. This push will actually change whatever the changes you have done. So git push origin. Okay. And you need to do so there what is origin and there's two things. Okay, one is origin. The origin is from where you have actually like what to say made those forked your repository, and there's one upstream. Upstream actually refers to the main repository. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, this link is origin. Okay, but actually if you come to uh, this part, this is known as upstream. Okay, so we actually have pushing to our origin. Okay, because we don't have permission to actually push to the upstream link. Okay, we can only push to our fork repository. Okay, so we are doing this. So we are doing this new laptop. Now again, the last one, my password. Maybe this part is probably optional for you. So now a new branch has been created. So you can see a new branch has been created. New laptop. Okay, under this repository, that is Anisha with PS hyphen sorry slash tech hyphen docs. Okay, so actually if I go here, I click on refresh. You see, I have two branches over here. So one is new laptop. You can see here like this. Okay. Now, if you actually click on these three dots here, in my case, only in my case, you will see this signed off by Anish Shobit. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. Like what to say, the small pop-up thing is coming like GPG keys and all. You don't have to do this. It's not compulsory. I do it. You can do, and the only point of actually doing this thing is like actually if you click on your commit and actually click on verified, you'll see my photo here. Okay, so that's the only benefit thing you're actually getting from doing this thing. There's nothing much a great thing or something, so you can ignore that part. Okay, so if you want to like look cool or something, you can do that, so that's option. Now it says here, you'll see this one small prompt saying that a new laptop had recently pushes less than a minute ago. So pushes means a new change has been done in this. Okay, so you have to do compare and pull request. Okay, click on this button. Okay, now actually what's happening is here. Just go to me. Yeah. So right now, when you create actually the pull request, no, it actually goes to this join 2003 hyphen slash tech docs. So yeah, it's creating the like what to say pull request inside of this thing. So it's coming from your origin to upstream. Okay. Here you say added a new laptop to your tech docs, something like that. Okay, and just type Hacktoberfest. Okay, and just you have to just create a pull request. Okay. Next, whoever is going to review this, okay, that is Joyvin in this case, actually will go through your repository. He'll tell you if there's any changes to be done over here. So if there's any changes to be done, he'll put a comment here saying that do so and so things, etc. And all. If everything is good, then he'll actually merge your pull request. Okay, and you're done. Okay, that's all you have to do. And after that, if you come to this Hacktoberfest website, and if you are actually coming here, it actually refreshes only once, like what to say, uh, once in 24 hours or something. So you need to be really patient for this thing. Okay, so See, Hacktoberfest profile updates once every 15 minutes if you're loading the page too often, or once every 6 hours in the background. Okay, so we need to wait another 15 minutes to actually be reflected. There's another pull request over here actually. Okay, so now you see here it's not participating. So whatever it's actually doing is like if you clicked on this link. Okay, this is my website link. Okay, this is the like where my website code is there. So this repository is not participating in Hacktoberfest. Okay, so that's why it's showing you in your this part. It's saying that it's not participating. But in case that uh, to the very first point which I told, if you want to know which like what to say repositories are actually participating in Hacktoberfest, you need to actually search for that Hacktoberfest. You'll come to know which repository is actually participating in Hacktoberfest. So here also the same thing. So this thing was not participating in Hacktoberfest, and so next everything. This is over. Next, probably after 15 minutes or something, you will see that new repository over here. In case it comes. Yeah, so now you see it has come here. Okay, it has not been accepted still. Okay, yet to be accepted. Okay, so this, so now it says not accepted means like the PR has to be accepted by Joyvin in this case in order to actually be accepted to the pull request. Once it's accepted, then probably you'll see a green signal or something like accepted or something. So when it comes as accepted, this progress will become one. So like that, you need to create 4 pull requests. Okay, so simple 4 pull requests, and you will be done. So that's all you have to do. So it takes probably a week at best to actually do this thing, or probably you can do it in a day as well. So it depends where you're actually contributing. So if you're not sure, like if you're supposed to contribute to technical or non-technical domain or something, just stick to non-technical if you're not very good with technical aspects and all. So this is a very simple thing you can do. And after once it's reviewed, it will be merged or something. That's it. So any doubts here how to submit to the same Hacktoberfest? You have to just create a simple pull request. That's all. There's nothing much. I don't think so. I don't find this thing to be really hard. I'll show you the another way. It's much more easier. You don't have to break your head as well in that method. If you're finding that, so as you can see, now Jarvin has accepted this pull request and it has been merged. Okay, so it has been merged to me. Now, actually, if you come here, yes, they will give you input over there in case any new changes to be actually be reflected on the website or something actually will be shown. Okay, so right now my pull request has been merged. Okay, so now it says what to say, your pull request has been merged or something. So next, if you actually come here, so this is see, if you see this is me. I had done it in a new branch, but now it's been reflected over in here. Okay, so if you go to laptop and if you go to this is like the G14 or something, and you'll see this my laptop thing. So if you have done any mistakes, probably like contributing or something, they'll tell you what changes you have to do. So actually, pull request is given for that itself. Like in the sense, uh, pull request is something like how do I tell? You're making a request to the person, okay, to make some changes on their repository code. Okay, then that code, that part will be reviewed by some person. Okay, there'll be comments on that thing. Like what they'll do is they'll come here, they'll go to file change, they'll tell like they'll click on this button, they'll write a comment saying that system model to be removed from here. Okay, then click on start a review or something. Next, what you'll do is next. Imagine this is Joyvin say telling over here. Next, I will reply saying that okay, will be done soon. Next, I come over here. I come to this place. I change. I remove this thing, this system model thing. I do that git commit thing, etc. Again, okay, some new changes will be reflected. Okay, that new changes will be reflected directly inside this itself. You don't have to do that pull request part thing again because it will automatically recheck everything again and again. Is that clear? Emergency ship bay. I don't know if I pronounced that name correctly. Okay, so you don't have to worry about like submitting something wrong or something, and they will actually check that repository for you properly or pull request properly so that you don't have to face these issues a lot of times. So once you do, actually, if you do only once, no, then you can clearly understood. Okay, so next, can come here and check if your this thing PR has been accepted or not. Okay, it might take a little bit of time. Okay, so it to take time. See, it says your PR has not yet been. Are you using Visual Studio Code to add those? Yeah, yeah. Means you can do it on Visual Studio Code, but if you're finding that thing to be little hard, I'll show you another way in order to do that. Okay. So your PR has not yet been accepted by the maintainer of the repository. To be accepted, the maintainer either has needs to merge your PR, add Hacktoberfest accept label, or leave an overall approving review. Okay. So approving review means there should be some tick mark on that, or else there should be a Oktoberfest label. So that also works. Okay. Or else they have to merge your PR. Okay. So my PR has been merged as of now, but in order to actually be reflected, it will take a little bit time. So what we'll do is we'll go to the second method. We'll come back. Then we'll actually check if the PR has been merged or not. Okay. We'll see if it has been accepted or not. Okay. It's very easy. Okay. Next. Okay. So right now the PR has been merged. It has been only 4 minutes. We need to wait another 10 minutes. So we'll come to our repository back here. Okay. I'll remove this filter. So this is where I have actually contributed that part. Next. Now it says this branch is 2 commits behind. Okay. So whenever you're trying to do a new commit or something, make sure you always sync the fork. Okay. So update your branch. So update your main branch so that now it has been like what to say. Wait, thing. Yeah, okay. Now it's there. So right now my branch has been up to date with the whatever that main branch is there. Okay. Next, now imagine you don't want to use Visual Studio Code. You're finding it hard to do this git clone thing, git checkout branch, then enter these details, etc. Then give git commit message, etc. Okay, this git push origin. So there's an easier way to do this. Okay, you're not going to use a CLI for this. So for this, what you're going to do is you're just going to click here on this main. You're going to type here new phone. Okay, so it says create a new branch, new phone from main. So just click on this. Now we have created a new branch with like a new name that is new phone. Okay, let's go to mobile phones. Okay, next what you do is click on add file, create a new file. Now here you give your mobile name. Okay, so that is mine is Redmi. Redmi, Redmi Note 8 Pro. Okay, dot txt or some like that file. Okay, so what you do right now is just click on right click on this thing. Okay, then click on duplicate. Then click on code. Then you scroll down. You go to mobile phones. Take the Xiaomi 3 Pro, 13 Pro for example. Copy this everything. Come here, paste. Okay. Next you come here, go to page, go, come here. So, so just copy this name, then you come here, here, let me notate flow specifications, and then processor you need to copy from here. Okay. Processor, yeah, there. So you copy this. So 'So there are three variants of it. One is 6, uh, 6 GB. So we have one is 6 and one is 8 GB. Okay. We have storage. Storage we have like how many options? We have two options. So that is one is your 128 GB and one is your 256 GB. Right? No, 64 and 128. 64, 64 GB, 128. So next comes display. Okay, so display is screen size in inches. So we have to do this. Next, what you need. Next we have camera. So we go to camera, copy this. Next, this all is optional. Okay, what they have given that on you fill. Okay. So next, if you want to add extra things, you can add. Operating system. Okay, now operating system will be there. Then one or two extra things here. This all will be there. Then why choose battery life and battery something like that. Okay. After this, so I just did this thing. It took me just 1 minute, 2 minutes to do that. At the previous method, actually took me like another probably 20 minutes or in order to do these things and all. Slowly we had to do one step and all. So we need to understand in that in there those git commands and all. But here I'm just creating this file or something. Once you are done with this, click on commit changes. Then do this thing to be something similar, or just do what to do is I just do add it. Oh, click on save and you're done. Again, you're gonna get the same thing. That is compare and pull request. So click on compare and pull request. Next, you come to this and write Hacktoberfest. Okay, next on pull request. Now, if there's any changes, uh, he will tell you make this some changes or something. If there's no changes, everything is okay. Then he'll just there'll be a merge this pull request button for him, which he can directly merge. So now I think by now we might have completed probably 15 minutes. Yeah, around 12 minutes. So actually, we'll go back and check if our pull request has been accepted. Still under check. Still evaluation is going on. So did you understand the second method? Like, do you find second method to be more easier to compare to the first one? Any questions? Yeah. So what you can do is probably go with the second method. Yeah. So if you're very new, actually, if you actually compare, no, it's mostly the same. It depends upon how fast actually you try to type and do the operations and etc. So the second method is for complete beginners. If you're not very sure like how to go and contribute, I think that method is easier for you. Okay. So yeah, you can go with the second method for now as you're a beginner or something. Once you're a very advanced user of Git and GitHub or something, you can move to the first method. Try to understand it slowly, and you can actually do. Any other questions you all have? So you can get it clarified. No, bro, no disadvantage. Yeah, maybe one disadvantage that is probably uh, like in the sense, like I showed you that verified with my name and all. So such thing won't come, but that is not a very big deal as well. You don't have to worry about that part. But if you're using the second method, don't go to some very fancy tech Discord server or something similar that way and just tell that you made your first pull request using the second method and all. They'll taunt you a lot. So they believe that using CLI commands is actually much better. Yeah, yeah. So if you if you whichever you're comfortable with, go with that. You don't have to stick to what other people actually use. Uh, use whatever your yeah, that is there, but you don't have to worry about that techie thingy and all because if you're actually a learner at the moment, make sure you stick to learning and not something that is uh, way out of your league or something. So what you do is you learn the easier way, and after that you can start slowly move to the harder version or like understand it more or something. Anyone else has any other questions? Yeah, if you know basic CLI commands like for Unix and all, I mean, you don't have to know a very lot big things and all. Uh, you can just learn few commands or something, and that would be enough. Just basic Git or something. I think there is some resources which you can. Um, that is, I forgot his name. Video, I guess. So there's one small guide over here, which is like which will help you to set Git and GitHub and all, and how to do it. So I'll share this in here, and he also has something like a nice something like books and all. Okay, which you can actually see. There is something like command line book or something. So you can just click on that command line books. There's something there is. So just yeah, just go to that command line books or something, and you'll have something like related to command line. Yeah, send the link. Maybe like this. And here everything all CLI commands all are there, which are actually used in Linux and all. So you can like just refer this. Any other queries? And imagine like you're stuck and all these are some really cool hacks which I personally use, which I think would be a really beneficial thing for you to know. Uh, so now imagine with I would like to actually this is almost like I'm finishing stuffs exactly right now. So how do you actually get resources? So imagine you want tons of resources. So now this is where the power of actually open source actually comes back. Okay. So actually what you're supposed to do is, so just go to your GitHub account and just go to github.com. So now imagine I want to learn something regarding React. Okay. So something like I want to know where can I find React resources or something along that line. Okay. So there's one person. Okay. So what he has done is, with the power of open source, he has created a repository named as Awesome. Okay. So now in this Awesome, we just type Awesome. So in this now, there are list of tremendous, that's like huge resources for you. If you just keep scrolling, you have resources. And each resources takes to another set of use resources. It will never finish. Okay, so just search for this awesome. I'll just send it in the server here. Okay, so so many resources. So, okay, so but this is not where it ends. Okay, so imagine like you're stuck. You want something specific, something like React or something. So just search, put awesome, give a space, just give React. Now you have a collection of React resources, everything open source. So I I hope this you make use of this kind of resources as well. So next you have here also this also like libraries or something etc. List. So imagine you want something like related to your probably I don't know if this exists, but something like awesome GDSC or something. So yeah, see you find a lots of resources regarding this. You want awesome Figma or something like that. Click on here. You have so many resources like with educational tutorials or something like that. So this is where this open source actually comes to you. This is what it gives you back. So actually, if you make something nice for others and make it like an awesome open source or something, and you can make it like a list or something with a collection of or curated list or something, then you can actually share with others. So there are like many things you can do. There are tons of resources online on GitHub, which you'll never find on a Google search normally. So you can actually make use of these resources. Any other queries? Anything else you all want? Yes, I have done so, contributed to open source. So there is something known as Node.js, and it has a new library known as this thing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Some Italian name or something. Actually, in something 11 in Italian or something. Okay, so basically they had a small issue or something, and I actually made a pull request. So this is one of my like pull requests, and it actually helped a lot of developers because this pull request actually will fix a very major issues for TypeScript users. And if you're not sure what is TypeScript, I will not go very deep. It's just a superset of JavaScript language. So this is one of the open source contribution which I have done. Then I have done many others as well. And last time actually I had got the T-shirt as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't search it. I couldn't find it in my cupboard, or else I would have shown you like how that thing looks. But something like super. So this is one example of what we got last time. Like what to say in Hacktoberfest. I mean, there are many other stickers which I have, but I'm unable to find it. They get very. Let me see if I have. Yes, maybe. Very. So this is one. Yeah, yeah, I will share my LinkedIn as well. So this is a Docker sticker, and we have this. Next, we have this as well. As well. So unfortunately, you will not be getting this this year, but probably you can go to visit to some hackathons or something which actually promotes a bit of like open source or something, and you can expect it to actually give you a bit of stickers. And so these are few of the stickers. I have a little bit more, but I'm unable to find it. Some are the same things. Yeah. So actually, if you want all my connections, you'll find it on my website. So I've shared my website URL. and you can find all the resources belonging to me over there. And, I don't have my contact information yet over there, but I'll put it up soon so that you all can contact me. If you have any other problems, then you can directly contact to Kirtana, and she'll get back to me so that I can help you. Any other queries you all have? If I get the picture of like what to say, the T-shirt or something, uh, then I'll share it to you so that I will share it to one person so the others can share. I had it in my phone long back, but right now the phone has got reset. Whatever this links I've shared, everything I'll share it in the group or somewhere, whichever which you can access. And for other college students, for Rajalakshmi Engineering College students, I'll send it to Kirtana and she'll forward it to you all. Is that good? Sure. Okay then. So and that's all from me from my side today. And if you need any other help, you can just directly contact me or probably get it through Kirtana, and I'll help you out as much I can. And there are other people also in my college who can help you out with open source contribution. There are some people who are actually better than me also as well. And all you need to know is all you need to do is follow the rules and follow the guidelines. And it's really simple to contribute to open source, and you're helping others. And with that, a special mention here. Special mention to. I'm confused. What is with the special mention? I'm confused a bit. Thank you, thank you. No, like in the sense, I could have done it much better offline, but obviously I cannot commute to over there. So Unfortunately, in such scenarios, I could have helped you much better as in person. Oh, special mentions like that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So there were many people sticked on back to this, and kudos to them. So that's all from me, and we'll be ending this live sessions very soon. And I hope you all have a very great night, and good night to you all. See ya.